Hello, my name is Wafa. That's right, Wafa like waffles. And this is Wafa's World, where I talk about things that I love, and that includes Disney. Today I'm really excited because I'm premiering part 3 of my Princess Collection series. So in just a couple of minutes, you're going to be seeing the last bits of my Princess Collection on my Princess board, which does not include Jasmine. Since Jasmine is my favorite princess, she has her own board. And today my look is inspired by Princess Cinderella, and I'm wearing my 60th anniversary Disneyland anniversary ears from the Diamond Celebration. So I was originally like, yeah, I want to do a Cinderella look. That's better. And then I was like, well, I don't have any Cinderella ears, but I do have these beautiful 60th ears, and I have the Blue Blood palette by Jeffree Star. So I did that look with that palette, and I really like the way that it turned out. And then I used the lip gloss from the ColourPop collaboration with Disney. And this is the color Boo, because they did 3 lip glosses and they named them Bibbidi, Bobbidi, and Boo. And this is the Boo, and I really like it. It's very Cinderella, very pink, classic. And she wears pink and blue in the movie, and I don't know, I'm just like so in love with it. But I'll stop rambling now, randomly rambling now, and onto the pins. I'll be your princess, because I will. All right, here we have Miss Belle. I do have quite a lot of Belle pins. It's hard not to collect her because they do her justice so often. It's like, must have, right? So first we'll start out with the book on the left. And it's really, really pretty. It's Belle in her regular everyday outfit before the story gets really started. And she is going through the village with her book. And I'll open her up and we'll read. Once upon a time, Belle took her father's place in an enchanted castle. She was afraid and alone, but as she slowly befriended the objects there, she began to wonder if she could truly learn to love a beast. Yes. So here they are dancing in the beautiful ballroom, and all the stars are twinkling behind them. And I'm not sure why they made the beast so gigantic. I feel like if they had made him a little bit smaller and then maybe made Belle a little bit bigger, they could have fit more details into it, but it is a pretty pin nonetheless, and I'm glad that I have it. And then we have this beautiful stained glass pen, which if you pick it up, you can see right through it. Isn't that cool? It's almost a shame that I have it on this board, actually. I feel like I should have it in a window or something. Like they could have put a little, or I guess I could just set it up somewhere up against something. But for now, you will live here. Yeah, I remember when this pin came out, a lot of people wanted it. I think I traded one, actually. I had bought an extra just to trade it because people really wanted it. It was very popular. And then we have Belle's purse, which has a beautiful rose on it. And then the drapery is really nice. And then Mrs. Potts, which I recently got this pin through a trade. I just needed a Mrs. Potts pin, and this one was really cool. It's really big, and she looks great. And then we've got Belle's dress, which is super cute and big. And this shape is reminding me, I recently did go to a gala for my work, and I got to kind of live this ball gown moment. So this is reminding me of that, which is really nice. And then we have Belle's Mickey ears, which this is proving my point from earlier. Like, look at the detail with the fork and the spoon and like the little napkin here. And then we go to Tiana's and it's like, yeah, great. Like, flowers. Woohoo. Like, come on. Laziness. Pure laziness. Wow. Sorry. Belle's is super cute. I like the plate, like the little pattern for the plate, which matches Mrs. Potts' pattern because, you know, it's a set. And then we can move on now to Belle and Beast's Heart. This is an open edition set. So they have different versions with like Jack and Sally, which I do have, Mickey and Minnie, which I sadly traded away. And then they had like the Lady and the Tramp, and I believe there's another couple, but I don't remember who it was. If you do know the other couples or you have those pins, please comment and share down below. I'd love to see them. But yeah, it was a really cute series. It was hard for me not to get all of them and keep all of them, but I'm trying to keep control. I'm trying to keep my pin collection under control, so that's just this is just one of the ones I couldn't let go. I mean, look at how beautiful her hair looks and her face. And then he looks really good too. And the background's really pretty. It's a very beautiful shade of pink. The roses, like the little hinges. It's a heart. Yeah, this pin is it. Anyway, next we got this little guy, Chip, and he's blowing bubbles. But his mom is watching him, so he better behave himself. Yeah, super cute. Another box lunch pin. You can kind of tell just by like the look of it and the feel of it. Because box lunch used to make these pins like only like this, but now they're different. But yeah, super cute. And then we've got Belle's throne, which is pretty cool. Lots of gold. Lots of drapery, like the fabric from her dress, maybe. A little beast in the center amongst the roses. The cushions. Hers is definitely the most bougie so far, like out of all the thrones. It would be. Because the beast is bougie. And then here's the little cutie Belle. Now, Belle, the cutie girls of Belle, princesses of Belle and Aurora are actually bigger than the other cuties. Like here's Cinderella's and here's Belle. That's because Belle and Aurora only came in a lanyard set that you had to buy separately from the little cutie princesses set, which came in a pack of 6. That you could get at Disneyland, or I think any of the Disney parks. So I had to trade for Belle and Aurora because I didn't need the lanyard. And yeah, super cute. Here's her bow with the rose in the middle. And I like that they did the rose red because, again, going back to like Tiana's throne, for example, it's basically like 2 to 3 colors. And that could have easily, like, and like the same thing with the bow. And that could have easily happened to Belle. Thankfully it didn't. They did the rose red. And it looks really good. And then, right now, this is my favorite Belle pin. It was kind of hard to get. I had to trade for it. And this series is kind of rare because it's really old, but there are other princesses where it's the same kind of like format. It'll be the princess in the center. It'll have her name. It'll have a hinged item. I believe Jasmine's, which I've seen before, is a lamp. And then like there's usually like side characters or some kind of detailing. But like I'm obsessed with this pin. Like look at the cloudy smokiness in the back, and then the little details of the stars and the glitter across the band. And then we've got Cogsworth and I'm blanking on your name right now. Please don't kill me, people. Lumiere. Oh my god. Okay. Everything's okay. And then we've got Belle, who is looking banging. She's got her rose. She's got a giant jewel she might sell later to help out her dad. She's going to take care of him. And then a book, of course. B could be for Belle or Beast. Maybe it's the story of their lives after everything that happens. And she's proofreading it because she's going to release it soon and make some more money and take care of her dad. Anyway, yeah, gorgeous. And then we've got Beastie here, and he's all grumpy. This is the part of the movie where the objects are washing him up, getting him ready for his date night with Belle. And yeah, I really love this pin. Another pin that was kind of hard to get. I had to trade for it. And it came out during that Disney Store's 30th anniversary. And yeah, I don't remember which week it was, but this one sold out. If I wanted to sell this one or trade for it now, I could probably get something good for it. Super cute. I love it. And now we've come to the center of the Beauty and the Beast collection, or the Princess Belle's. And this pin is also hard to find. It's limited edition of 3,000. And it's another hinged book series. And the front is absolutely gorgeous. I'm obsessed with it. But when you open it, what the hell happened? Like, why does it look like Belle has two black eyes? Like, what have you been doing to her? Like, what is going on? I hate it. Like, it's like, what the heck? Why? Like, look at how beautiful everything else is. Look at how well done the Beast has been. Although, now that I'm looking really close, what happened? Like, you can barely see his own pupils. And why is it that his pupils are, like, gold and then hers are, like, she's got, like, black eyelids, or, like, she went too heavy on the eyeshadow, you know, couldn't get a smoky eye, so she got a black eye instead. And where are her pupils? There are none. There are none. Let's just close this and pretend it never happened. There, this is the pen. That's what it actually looks like. That's what it is. These hinges are just for show. We're never opening it again. So, here's Cinderella. And Cinderella, I have a cute little story about Cinderella, or not Cinderella, but about me, or how the first time I saw Cinderella. I was 6 years old, living in Lebanon, and the only copy of Cinderella that they had was in French. So the first time I saw Cinderella was in French. And I like my little collection of her a lot. I do find myself drawn to her. Sometimes I feel like I'm a Cinderella myself, kind of waiting for that Prince Charming to come get me. But I know that that's just a fantasy. And yeah, let's start going into her pins. Here is her bow, which has her carriage in the center. It's kind of big, but it's still really cute. And then her throne, and I really love the details on her throne. So we've got the pumpkin in the center, the vines for her, the support on the bottom. Got the clock at midnight at the top with her birds, her helper like friends, and then the two towers. So cool. And then we can move on to her carriage that is bedazzled. This was like a I don't know if I would call it a series, but like I remember a lot of these pins. Oh look, this one's from 2008, I think. There were some like pins that were coming out at that time, like that would be bedazzled like this. But there wasn't like a, like, oh, we're going to only bedazzle this princess, or we're going to bedazzle like all vehicles, or like, it wasn't like a for sure thing. I don't know. Insert them here. Then we've got her cutie. She's on the way to the ball. She's excited. She's ready. And then this series, this was an anniversary set. It's limited edition, and it's pretty old. And I got these through a trade. I'm still trying to collect the whole set, but you see this waffling here, where it kind of looks like you like made a bunch of teeny tiny waffles. This is a sign that you've got a really old pin. Like, this is probably early 2000s. I'm not exact on the date, but I really love these pins. And here she is when she was scrubbing the floor. And then here are the little mice. Gus Gus and why can't I remember your name? Darn. I'll insert his name. Sorry. And then her purse, which I love that it's a little clutch. I like that, like the type of purse is different. It's not just like, oh, everybody gets a handbag, you know, like, no, this one's a little clutch. And it's got a big heart in the center, which is really cute. I like the dots at the top. I love how it's kind of like modern, chic, but also like very princess. So adorable. And then we've got her centerpiece, which is one of my favorite pins of all time. This pin I got off of eBay after some vetting. I paid pretty good money for it. I won't lie. It was $60. And so worth it. Like, it's a really big pin. It feels really nice to the touch. It's not limited edition, but it is limited release. So you could only get this pin as a limited release item, not at any Disney park, but at a museum. I think it was the Disney Family Museum. And so that's why it was expensive and kind of rare. And you can look at the back. Really beautiful. Love that it has a hidden Mickey. And the details on this are just gorgeous. Okay, I'm gonna set you like that. So we've got Gus, and why can't I remember your name? And then a key, which they used to free Cinderella from the tower. Her glass slipper in the center. The little hinges and the jewels. The birds. The crown. Yeah, it's just a gorgeous pin. And then let's open her up. We've got her glass slipper on the pillow. And then it says, once upon a time in a far away land, there was a... And then her little town and the castle. And last but not least, we have, oh, actually, second to last, we have Rapunzel. Rapunzel is a fairly new princess in my life. She is one of the more recent princesses, but I think I've only seen her movie maybe once or twice, so I'm not as attached to her as the rest of the princesses. But I do like her a lot, and I managed to get one of these limited edition pins. It's limited edition of 500. It came out with the Disney Pin Pack, which is a monthly subscription service where you would get 3 pins, all limited edition at 500. Same design, but like different variants. So there are other pins that got released with this pin that have like her chameleon as like a different color, and maybe the background here is a different color, but it'll have the same border of like her with the paintbrushes and the marquee. And it's a really cute pin. I have put this pin up for trade a couple times because, again, I'm not as attached to her as I am the other princesses, but I can't, like, when somebody says they're interested in it, I can't seem to let it go. It's really cute. I really like it, and I think it represents her well, so I think that's why I keep it. But yeah, here's her silhouette, which I managed to get through a trade. And then we've got her purse, which is super cute. I like that this like pattern is kind of different colored, like almost like a metallic-ish thing compared to the rest of like the matte paint, I guess you could call it, like to compare. And then her hair with the flowers in it, her bow, I mean, compared to some of the other bows, it's okay. Like I feel like they could have gone with a different gold here, or like a yellow, like a two-tone, like make this a different color than that. It kind of, I don't like it. Anyway, those are her pins. Now we have, last but not least, Miss Aurora. I used to have more Aurora pins, but it wasn't really Aurora. It was like the fairies, or her horse, like the princess horse, and I've kind of traded those out. But here she is, classic Aurora in her pink with a rose in her hair. And then this cool pin, which represents the movie so well. We've got blue, pink, make it blue, make it pink, make it blue, pink, blue, pink. Anyway, her cutie, which is extra cute. I love the pose that she's in. I like that the dress, bottom of the dress goes in and out like that. And then her purse, gorgeous. I love the crown. That this is happening with the collar. The straps are really cute. They look like realistic. And then the rose in the center. Like, I could see this one existing in real life almost. Maybe. So that wraps up my princess board. I'm sure you've noticed that there are no Jasmine pins on here. That's because she has her own board. She doesn't quite fill the board exactly, but there are enough of her to warrant it, and I think it looks better, and I like it that she has her own board because she's my favorite. But I think since this whole thing took so long, I'll probably be including her in a separate video, and yeah, this was fun. Thank you for tuning in to this video. I really hope you enjoyed seeing the last of my princesses. If you would like, please comment below which pins that you like the best out of my whole collection, or maybe just this video. I really am excited to see what you think. I'm really proud of the collection I have so far. It's not by far the biggest collection, it's not the smallest, but I really do love the ones that I have, and it's good to be thankful for what you have. In the pin hobby, it's so easy to get caught up in I want more, just like Ariel. I want more, you know? It's such an addicting hobby. It's kind of a black hole hobby. You just can't get enough, and it's so much fun to trade and collect. But it's the pin boards that I have help me keep my collection at a good size. And I'm really happy with the collection that I have. So anyway, I hope you all enjoyed yourselves and have a magical day. Love you.